but a decent breakfast. Much better than fast food breakfasts. Though McDonald's does have a pretty tasty biscuits and gravy nowadays. Don't know how healthy it is, but this place here is probably healthier. Well, I is preparing to leave Wisconsin and head on down to Chicago. Pulling all-nighter. Yeah, I'm having breakfast for dinner because I'm working at nights now. Sometimes that's just how it goes. It all depends on what time I pick up, what time I started working that morning, and what time I went to bed. And I could work days, I could work nights. I'm never in charge of that anymore due to these electronic logs. It's early morning. The black cats are out. It's the spooky season. Isn't it the spooky? She knows it's a spooky season, right? Don't you know? You're a spooky cat. And the fuel prices are getting spooky too. Now it's time to stop at one of the safest places I think I could ever find if there was a zombie apocalypse. The Illinois Toll Road Rest Area. Why? Well, because it sits about 40 feet up above the freeway. We're above the ground. No zombies getting us up here. So not only is it a great place to have a decent little breakfast, but I don't have to worry about getting bit or my brain being sucked out of my ear. Having a belly full of breakfast food, not only for dinner, but also for breakfast, in a pretty picturesque place. I mean, if you consider the freeway being picturesque, it's a great way to enjoy the sunrise. Well, I'm on the outskirts of Chicago on Route 66. This is kind of cool. Now that we're parked for a minute, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can give you some loving. I can give you some loving. How come you're not one of those cats that do this when somebody does that? Oh, there you go. There you go. You've never done that before. Well, after driving pretty much all night long, I finally made it to Chicago, the city that never sleeps, the Windy City, that's it. I made it to the Windy City. I am at my place, I'm getting ready to get unloaded, plus I'm getting loaded and heading back to Florida. Still not for days off. My days off don't start until the 16th, and today's not the 16th. So I'm still going to have time to kill, so I'm probably going to have enough time probably to leave Florida, maybe go back to Minnesota, and then turn around and come right back to Florida, just in time for my Halloween Horror Nights adventures. I am curious this year. I have been seeing a lot of videos of Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios, Hollywood, California, and I've noticed this in the past. Hold on, I'll tell you what I was talking about after I roll this window up. For some reason, that guy just decides to run his engine. Okay, now I don't remember what I was going to say. Never mind. Do cats have brain farts? Are you like people? Do you have brain farts? You're not answering, are you? Well, this is definitely not the cleanest place to have to spend the night. What is it? Urine in a water bottle? Yeah, since I've been driving all night, got unloaded, got loaded, it's time to hit the hay. It's kind of hard to go to sleep in the middle of the daytime like this when it's like 100 degrees out. You just have to find a place as you run out of hours, and just so happens the place I'm staying at isn't the cleanest. But I am right next to a cornfield. That's kind of cool. And there's a restaurant over here I can grab my lunch at, or dinner. It's actually dinner for me because I'm getting ready to hit the hay. That means when I wake up, it's gonna be nighttime. Another nighttime drive. I'm getting used to it. I've never heard of this place before. No, not Burger King. Something pizza restaurant. Whole building though, and oh, here's a door. Had to walk all the way around the building just to find the entrance. Wow, nice. Well, really not too much going on today neither. Kick back, eat some pizza, go lay down with the cat, maybe watch an episode of Survivor. Continue driving. I was kind of really hoping I'd make it to Paducah in Metropolis, Illinois today, but I just didn't have enough time. Not between the pickups and the deliveries. What are you gonna do? This looks like... Oh. Expect long red lights. Red time, not lights. Damn dyslexia. Not only did I make a mistake taking that exit, having to wait for 20 minutes for that red light. Look at this for the fuel island. Is there a shortage of fuel or something? This is one thing I don't like that's going on. We limited ourselves as a company using pretty much one specific truck stop. Love's truck stops. Okay, they're okay for a quick run in and get some fuel normally, or they used to be, but nowadays they cut a deal with so many trucking companies that everybody's getting their fuel here, and it's just causing lots and lots of backups. Welcome to Kentucky. Now welcome to Tennessee. Welcome to Georgia. 5 states, 1 day. I made it to my parking place down here in Georgia. Cleaning off my phone real fast. Gotta do that periodically when I park so I can watch TV, because I beam my phone to my TV. That's how I get Netflix and everything. But I was wrong. It was not 5 states. I went through 4 states today. I thought my phone was going to tell me something. Went through 4 states today. Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and now Georgia. That's not bad. Now, I don't want to go through your guys' comments until Nomadic Monday. I apologize for the background noise. My motor's running back here. I don't want to go through the comments just yet, but somebody did ask something on my previous video, and I figured, why not talk about it? I won't mention the name. I'll read it on Nomadic Monday once again, but I'll just bring up their talking point real fast. So you might want to become a truck driver right out of high school, and you've been thinking about truck driving, and this is the profession you want to get into. Let me tell you real fast, just a quick couple little things as I take a sip of sweet tea. If you're out on the road and you do become a truck driver, look for these. They have them in the South here, these Milo sweet teas. Grab yourself a few. That's a truck driver pro tip, not trip. Anyway, so somebody asked me, their comment stated something like, I'm not reading it right now, that's why I'll read it Nomadic Monday. just got out of high school and I've been seriously thinking about becoming a truck driver. It's great. Great. The problem is, if you're going to be a truck driver, you're probably going to have to start as a local driver because you're not 21, or you might be 21. You may have graduated and been held back numerous times, and you are 21 now. It's not unheard of, probably. But let's say you're not 21. Let's say you're 18. You graduated high school, 17, 18. A lot of over-the-road companies will not hire you unless you're 21 and have at least 2 years experience. Now, there's companies out there that will hire you at 21 with no over-the-road experience, and they will help you get your CDL driver's license as long as you sign a contract to stay with them for more than 1 year. So you can get your over-road experience, get your CDL and everything. That's good, right? But it's really hard to do. So until you're 21 or older, because a lot of companies won't hire you if you're under the age of 21. Another thing is, if you're in a relationship or you have a girlfriend that doesn't plan on going on the road with you and she's going to stay home, this job is not great for relationships. If you're going to be 2,000 miles away from her for a month at a time, she's going to start feeling neglected. Trust me, I know from experience, she's going to feel neglected. So it's not a great job if you're in a relationship. If you're planning on staying single long term until you find that one that will travel with you, or if you're just going out to make some money right now so you can eventually settle down and have that family life, yeah, it's great. Don't do it if you are already in a relationship, unless she's willing to come out with you. Trucking is a relationship killer. It is. Now, if you're like me, I use it because I live in a motorhome. I full-time live in an RV. I'm out of a relationship and I don't have anything going on like that. So my biggest expense now is I do have a daughter that's sick, so my money's kind of going towards that. But my goal and plan was to full-time RV. And since I don't know how to make money off the internet enough to survive just yet, because I'm growing a very small YouTube channel, and just when I think it's climbing, it stops. And sometimes it even goes backwards. Sometimes I lose subscribers. I know, right? So I'm trying to figure out this whole generating enough money to survive out on the road and exploring places and checking out cool things. It's really hard to do in a truck, by the way. Motorhome, probably a different story. But I'm trying to figure this stuff out and get something going. And truck driving really helps with that. It helps me put a little bit in the bank, and you could just keep building on it, and then live that RV fun lifestyle. That's exploring and having fun and traveling. But like I said, if you have someone in your life, it's really difficult. So for that one person, or for any of you guys that are thinking, hey, I wouldn't mind driving a truck, doesn't sound like a bad life. It's not. It's a pretty good life for the most part. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt, but most of the times the benefits outweigh the pain in the butt parts. So if you want to get into the lifestyle, contact me via email at ricksayer@gmail.com, or leave your contact info in the comments below and tell me to get a hold of you, and I'll try and help you out, set you up with a company that will help you get your license. Or let's say you already have a CDL and you've already been driving over the road, you have a pretty good record, safe driving record and stuff like that. I can get you on maybe here. So just let me know. This company here is I've been driving for like 30 years. And since this company purchased my old company and have taken over, I have no complaints. This company they always say the grass is greener on the other side of the hill. I'm over the other side of the hill in that green grass right now. So eventually, as you're working your way up through the trucking company's ladder, this company and companies like this are the ones you're going to eventually want to be with. for the type of work that I do, hauling refrigerated freight and dry freight and stuff. These are the company I work for, the type of companies you want to eventually get with and get away from those large, huge companies. You know, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Call it an end of a day. Get some sleep. I have to wake up bright and early in the morning, head down to Gainesville, Florida, about 45 miles from where my RV is sitting at home, and unload about 4 o'clock in the morning, I think. It's going to be one of those days. It sucks. But like I said, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Where'd the cat go? I see you. You're up on the dash, hiding in the dark. That's one bad thing about black cats. You can't see them when it's dark.